everyone, welcome to Poverty's Voice. This segment, we've got an interesting one because college students are spreading COVID-19 like it's a joint now, apparently. You know, just hitting that COVID-19 and they're handing it to 10 other people that go to their parties. It's just, I don't know. It's insane. It's honestly insane. Understandably, let's understand the amount of risk that college students have to COVID-19. If you're under the age of 24, you are 18 times more likely to die from a car accident than you are to die from COVID-19. And that's saying something, since people under the age of 24 are very risky drivers. That does not excuse the fact that these parties, these incidents, bring COVID-19 to the community, to people that are high risk. And there you have a problem. I personally know of some people who are, one person who was 40 ended up being hospitalized for COVID-19. Someone else in their 50s in my community as well. I'm in a small rural area. It's no joke. But to those who are very young and fortunately and unfortunately don't have many severe symptoms from this, it's a joke. It's a joke to them. And boy, is it we're seeing some either stupidity or immaturity. There's a distinction between those two. We'll get into that. Let's play the clip. Let's roll it. Let's show you what's going on.
We appreciate the Can I have your ID, partner?
So keep in mind this clip.
Also, kind of how it reads is anybody that's here participating and/or hosting, I can cite with the mass gathering, and it's a $500 fine, and then the university is going to find out about it, and that's probably going to be your real problem.
We'd rather not do that. That's what he's getting us the chance to do. Thank you. So, the rule is 10 people?
Where's he going?
His wallet's upstairs.
Okay, sit tight for me, okay?
So, this guy didn't know of the ordinance earlier. He did know. But this officer is being very, very gentle with this. He looks like he's trying to let them go without writing an ordinance, and he's about to find out something.
Hey, Zach, can you come here? I've never seen this before. There's an input on the computer that you tested positive for COVID?
Yes.
When was this?
This was a week ago.
Are you supposed to be quarantining?
Yeah, that's why I'm at my house.
Do you have other people here and you're positive for COVID? You see the problem?
Yeah. I mean, they were honestly all walking by when they were out here.
Medic 11.
How many other people have COVID?
They all do.
Everybody has it?
And then,
And everybody over here has it?
well,
Increase the level
I
of
think the two people there too.
Respond with EMS 6150 Fairfield Road, 40-year-old female.
That's what we're
mother
trying to
is on the
prevent,
ground.
Yeah, I know.
We want to keep this
I
town
know
open.
what the issue is.
That's why I was staying home.
One call for
I just walked down too.
I know, but there were probably 7 or 8 people that left your house
Yeah.
when you told them to leave. So you're not quarantining if you're mixing with other people.
One call 40, okay?
So
One call
everybody
40,
here has it.
clear direct.
Oh my gosh. Here's your ID back.
Thank you.
Do
Yeah.
One call 40.
you have a phone number?
Yeah.
It's because everybody here has COVID and you guys have people over. That's breaking quarantine. So who all lives here? Okay, I need your guys' identification.
Okay. So, it's upstairs.
Okay. It's more or less the issue that we have COVID positive people intermingling right here with somebody's negative. You're supposed to be quarantined. You know what I mean?
But I mean, we're on our property.
Right, I understand that, but there were other people that weren't,
Yeah.
that don't live here, that were here.
Yeah. They weren't, we didn't even just walk up.
Okay, well, that's an argument to have at another day.
Okay.
Okay?
I understand. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. So, All right, let's talk about that. All right, so as we understand, risks for college students relatively low. For other people, no. Ethically, I'm assuming, hopefully, the people that were there knew that the other people were positive and accepted that risk. At the end of the day, I can't say no, but if the risk was contained to them, then that would be the end of the story, but it's not. Unfortunately, when these things happen, it spreads into the community, and it makes its way to people who are more vulnerable, and that's the problem, and these people don't seem to understand that. No one seems to understand that. And they either... So one thing that was interesting in this is it looks like the police officer wasn't too worried about approaching someone who was COVID positive. They were outdoors, transmission is low outdoors, okay, whatever. But he probably was wearing a mask. He might not have been too worried. He might have already had it at that point, whatever. Maybe the police officer himself is not that big of a... He sounded young. Probably doesn't care, honestly. Police officers do fall in a demographic that kind of downplay COVID-19. That be as it is. He didn't seem to care that much. But otherwise, there's a possible encounter that could have taken COVID-19 into the community. Possibly. Outdoors, yes, whatever. His risk, even though he was in contact, was probably minimal. Now, let's understand here, why are college students doing this? Why are college students doing this? Are they probably... Number one, I put stupidity or maturity. Maturity, the difference I have there is maturity is relevant to your age, where you may have the information. You may have the information about the risk to other people, but, due to your age and your frontal lobe, you're pursuant of pleasure more than you are caring about the risks and consequences of your actions. All right, that is what it is. That is what it is. We've not even mentioned, though, that yes, young people also have those documented cases of long haul illnesses. Don't know how prevalent those are. All of those things. Okay, but still, either way, the risk of dying is low. But it's ignoring the risk to the community, individuals who it's not low for. And because of this, your frontal lobe is just like, no, we need to drink and party, bro. Let's go and do that. And that's what happens. Stupidity is not having the information. And ignorance, it's usually correctable. And usually brings people to a level of doing the right thing. Maturity is something you have to wait with time. I don't think maturity or that it's that big of an excuse. Someone who is... They were drinking. I don't know if the cop cared. If they're 18 to 21, whatever, college age, they still knew. They knew what the hell they were doing. So I don't think that's that big of a... I don't think that explains it. But there is some level of explanation there. The reason I kind of fall in line with that is I do study psychology, and I see it, there must be some sort of correlation between that, because young people do stupid things and they regret it later, but they grow out of it. The end of the day, they knew better. They know better. So I'm also have a feeling. I have a strong feeling that it's more stupidity than it is maturity, because maturity doesn't make you this non-empathetic towards other people. Maturity doesn't do that. It does not. Stupidity, on the other hand, just simply, they probably don't think this matters. This is a thing at all. They don't seem to care. They don't think about the consequences that they have for others, and they may know the dangers, but they don't think that, possibly some person can give it to to some old person in a store or at a bar. If they're even open here, they're probably not. They don't understand the repercussions they're having for their community. They don't. I think this falls in line with young people in this country are uneducated. Young people in this country these are college students. These are supposed to be the brightest students in our country that we have. And if you want things open and we gotta, I don't know. Do I give up hope on this? No, I don't know. The United States is going to hit herd immunity at some point. we're not. It is what it is. We're mitigating it. That's fine. But the accepted strategy right now seems to be herd immunity, where it's open or not. I hope we follow the Swedish trend where it doesn't seem like we need 60% of the population to get it. It seems to be about 30 or 40%, and it slows down. Whatever reason that is, I'm not a scientist. I hope that's the case, and this ends soon, because this is ridiculous. We're just... whatever. Either way, thank you for watching. Thought you might be interested in that. This country has its kids and they're stupid. They're just, I don't know. Correctable, yeah. They're probably more ignorant than they are stupid. Sorry, I use those terms interchangeably sometimes. But yeah, that's the case. So either way, thank you for watching. Thought that would be an interesting case here, but I appreciate it and hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you.